Day 28 of talking to the camera, and today I wanted to share something personal with you that it came into my mind last night, and with the realization that doing this daily vlog that I've been doing for the past almost 30 days now is kind of like journaling, and it's a personal thing to a degree, right? I'm not sharing my deepest and darkest thoughts, or not necessarily dark, but you know what I mean. My deep inner thoughts and feelings, though I am trying to be as open and honest as possible with this, but it made me realize that it's just an extension of something that I do quite often, which is journaling. And so I wanted to show you guys, this here is my personal journal. I know, you'd expect nothing less from me, right? I tend to do things big and out there, and you can see it's pretty thick. And I like to, if you can see in there, you can see special occasions, birthdays, Christmases, Valentine's Days. Anytime I get a card from somebody, I like to put the card in where I'm at and then write about what happened and the card that was related. And so I keep this journal and I've been working on it for quite some time now. And I'm almost to the point where I need to get a new one. But not only do I just write in my journal with a typical Pilot G2 Uniball. No, guys, you know me better than this. So I actually use one of 3 fountain pens that I have, different points and different nibs, depending on, I don't know if that's going to come into focus or not. It's probably not, but different weights of the pens. And of course, I can't be just simple. So I have black ink, I've got blue ink, I have a really cool brown that I like that makes it look like parchment type. The paper in the journal is actually like a parchment manila type color. You guys remember manila paper from school? That's a flashback that I didn't expect. So I had this, and it makes it look like parchment, which I love. My wife hates it though. I actually have paper stationery that I got from Papyrus years ago, and I still have some of it, that actually is parchment paper in the edges or stuff. And this looks really cool on it. My wife doesn't get it. And then I have an emerald green ink also, just because options, right? And so, yeah, I like to, even though I like doing the video stuff, I often write in my journal, and I try to make time to do it at least once a week, if not more, sometimes more. And I was curious, out of not only just other content creators who are doing the challenge or who make videos, I wonder, does anybody else journal? Does anybody else sit down and write out their thoughts? I mean, I write down everything that I think of. This is going to be a little insight. I'm working on another video that I want to do post challenge, but I even write down notes for that in these little black books. I have a ton of these, and I just keep them handy on my desk. I have 2 different ones that I work in. And so, yeah, I just thought it was interesting, and I wanted to share that in today's video, my journal, and ask the question. So you guys have homework. Do you journal? And if so, how often? And here's the real question. How honest are you in your journal? Because for me, I've always journaled to some degree ever since I was a kid, and we first had to start doing it, I want to say it was like 4th grade. We had to start keeping a journal that year. And it just really resonated with me for some reason. It calms me. I like the exercise of it, though my handwriting is abysmal. And hold on, you're gonna love this. My handwriting is so bad. Yeah, I actually went online and I looked up old school, like penmanship type classes, and they sent me, you can order these on Amazon. It's so cool. It's got the lesson book, and then you have the exercise books. And this is what they used to actually have in school, y'all, where you would actually go in and practice your penmanship. You see that? Can you? Beautiful penmanship, fountain pen. It's just something about that, right, guys? When I decide to do something, I decide to do it, and I put my best foot forward that I possibly can. The same as with this channel. And I know a lot of you guys have been so supportive lately, especially with my lack of sleep and being on call. It's just nature of the beast of being an IT guy. I appreciate all of the concern and people saying you don't owe us a video, and that you know, real life comes first and things like that. And it does. Of course, family, real life will always come first. But this is something that's important to me. And I've said it before, but it's worth repeating. And that is, if I'm asking you to subscribe and to watch the videos that I post, we have an agreement. We have a social contract between you and I that I'm going to put my best foot forward every time I turn on this camera and give you all that I can. I hope that there is value in that, because that's the question I've been asking myself a lot lately, is what value am I providing? I'm not teaching anything on this channel, right? I don't see this as being educational. I just see it as conversational. And I love that. I love the fact that, you know, Mark, every morning, how you doing, Mark? Ooh, my coffee's right here, bud. But decaf? Really? Mark, seriously, I wrote you back. You need to think your life choices. Not decaf, no. But I love the fact that you start your day with me, Mark. And I love the fact that people have gotten used to this series and it being a part of their day. So I want to give the best possible experience. If you're going to invest your time in being here, I should invest the time and energy to give you my absolute best. Just to let you know how important it is to me that you're here, how grateful I am that you're here and that you're investing your time here, and that I take the time to acknowledge you like I do in the comment section, and we have those conversations and can continue those conversations outside of the video. You know, the video is just the catalyst for the conversation. It's the conversation that comes afterwards that's where the good stuff is. You know, that's where the good stuff is. So if you've made it this far, I can't thank you enough for being here. And this challenge is almost up. I think tomorrow will be the day that I push myself to go out somewhere and record. So look for that in day 29. And as always, thank you so much for being here. I sincerely appreciate you taking the time and spending the time here. And as always, I'll see you in the comment section.